very complex creatures. They have all these complex hopes and thoughts and desires and faith. And everybody likes to stick to a belief system, and they create cultures and morals out of it. And everyone's faith is very dear to them. It gives them a purpose of life. It gives them a feeling of home. I have always struggled with finding my faith. I grew up in a very religious family where faith and religions were interchangeable, and I was always taught about religion. But I had some questions which my parents answered from time to time. But then I had some questions, and then I had some more questions, and my parents had a hard time answering them. And after a while, I kept finding loopholes in them, and I wasn't convinced. So I started the search of my faith a lot of years ago, and I spoke to a lot of people who come from different religions and beliefs, and they gave me their theories and their stories, but I still wasn't convinced. So somebody told me that go and read religious books because apparently those are the word of the God. So I went and I read so many books related to mythology and religion written by so many different people, looking for the exact same answer. But I found all of it more like a fiction story because they all told me like, this is the story of the God. My question is, who is him or her in the first place? But while looking for all these answers, I realized why people's faith is so dear to them and they stick to it very stubbornly is because it gives you support. It gives you a feeling of relief. You feel like somebody is looking out for you. You can go to sleep at night peacefully thinking, God is going to handle everything. I don't feel that support. I don't feel that relief. And it's difficult because I always feel like I have to handle everything on my own and no help is arriving. I don't know what is going to happen to me because I don't believe that God has really chosen a path for me. So I understand why it's important for people to believe in some outer space power is because it gives them confidence and it gives them relief. So last year I turned towards a lot of scientific books and I thought maybe they are going to give me some answers. And I read Stephen Hawking's books and I was really impressed by what he said. So in his book, The Brief Answer to Big Questions, he said, the laws of nature are descriptive of how things actually work in the past, present, and future. In tennis, the ball always goes exactly where they say it will, and there are many other laws at work there too. They govern everything that is going on, from how the energy of the shots is produced in the player's muscles to the speed at which the grass grows beneath their feet. But what's really important is that these physical laws, as well as being unchangeable, are universal. They apply not just to the flight of a ball, but to the motion of a planet and everything else in the universe. Unlike laws made by humans, the law of nature cannot be broken, and that's why they are so powerful. One could define God as the embodiment of these laws of nature. However, that is not what most people would think of as God. They mean a human-like being with whom one can have a personal relationship. When you look at the size of the vast universe and how insignificant and accidental human life is in it, that seems impossible. So according to Stephen Hawking, science follow these law of nature which are always obeyed and it cannot be broken. So my biggest problem with the concept of God, and at least how people define it, is that there are no fixed laws. There are no laws that this concept obeys. So the basic laws that are taught to us about God are never really followed. They're never really obeyed. Like there is no guarantee of it happening. For example, good things happen to good people, bad things happen to bad people, and God loves us all equally, and God will never let anything bad happen to you. But there is no guarantee of these things happening. The conviction with which these laws are taught to me, I always think, there should be more proof of them being true, but there isn't. I think I have a lot of trust issues, and this trusting the process without any proof is something I'm not able to do, at least currently. So far, after understanding a lot of perspectives and talking to a lot of people, I haven't found my faith in the places people said I will. I mostly found their stories to be fictional and I didn't really feel connected to it. I'm still in the middle of the same search of my faith, and I might find something, I might not, I don't know. I will make an updated video if I feel/find something. Till then, I would say to be kind to each other, and not because you have fear of God, just because you are a kind person. So if you're new to this channel, my name is Vidhi and I come here to tell stories and share my thoughts. So kindly subscribe and